Hey yo everyone and welcome. I'm your friend Art of Mana and let's dive into this 581st stream. Is that right? As soon as I said it, I went, that's not right. 91st, 591st stream where we will be playing with we will be playing I can't do it. Where we will be playing Splatoon 2. I guess starting at 7 o'clock my time doesn't actually make things easier. Anyway, yeah, it's been a fair few streams since we have busted out Splatoon 2, and we need to freshen up, you know? We're a little bit rusty, shall we say. I haven't played for a good long time, so it is going to be fun to dive into it today. And Tremper Stone, hello, lovely to see you as well. Welcome. Howdy, howdy. A couple of things I just want to say right off the start of the stream. I actually received my COVID vaccination today. My left arm, right there. And I'm told it could cause this arm to be pretty sore tomorrow. So I originally was putting together the schedule and I thought, I want to get some Splatoon 2. I want to get some Mario Kart 8 in there. And I originally had the two games swapped. I had Mario Kart 8 today and Splatoon 2 tomorrow. And then I thought, with Splatoon 2, I do a lot more of this. And I guess the soreness in your arm almost makes it feel like dead weight. It just kind of hangs to your side, is what I'm told. And so I'm like, I probably shouldn't, do that. And like everything in game is listing to the left, right? So I didn't do that. Anyways, Mario Kart 8, I can kind of sit there. The controller can lay at rest and I can play. And you know what? Let's be fair. Probably either game with such a disadvantage is not necessarily going to improve or impact otherwise my playing ability because I'm rusty and sometimes not all that great at this. But that's okay. Kale, thank you so much. I'm told that at least the first dose, which I have, should have an impact, although it will be probably smaller in the grand scheme of things. And then down the line, when I get the second dose 3 weeks later, I should be essentially immune, is what we are thinking, at which point I'm contributing to that herd immunity kind of thing. So good, sweet. Anyway, if you start shooting lasers out of your eyes or being able to run super fast, Chrono says, But anyways, yes, this should definitely help everyone. Hey, look at how cool that looks in the background. I suppose we could just snap our fingers so you can see it a little bit more up close and personal. Shall we? 3, 2, 1, and snap. Look how cool that looks, huh? Now, if you don't know, there is a Splatfest coming up, which is pretty cool. That Splatfest, which many people didn't actually expect, including Pearl and Marina, is this one right here, coming up next week. So part of me streaming this week is I'm actually going to be streaming this Splatfest next week. And Kronos snaps fingers and an anvil almost falls on his head. Oh dear. Maybe we need to rethink this strategy. Let's not let that happen. So next week on Friday through Sunday, okay, over the weekend will be a Splatfest where we get to choose between a Super Mushroom and a Superstar. I'm going to have to admit here, I got to go with both Superstar because it's the Superstar. Come on. And because it's Marina's choice. So we're going to go with Superstar. And hopefully others can join me. But I'm just going with it. I'm picking my side so I can start crunching on... Crunching? No, that's not... what. Grinding. I'm making up my own words. Grinding my Splatfest tea. So I'm going to join the Superstar team. Boom! It's official. Can't take it back. Okay? Oh boy. All right. Hey, sounds like you're on top of the research regarding how vaccines work. Good on you. Thank you, Kale. Yes, I have been. I've been doing my research and everything like that. I will say, as soon as it became available to me, I hopped on it. I'm actually now working in the medical industry, so I needed to just ensure that I was safe, my family was safe, others around me were safe, as a whole, that we are safe. And I have actually come in contact at a safe distance, etc., with people who actually have COVID symptoms or who have been confirmed to have COVID. Now, this is, of course, between glass and at a distance, etc., but still. Anyway. Oof, never crunch, bro. That's a good way to harm developers. Grind is always going to be a thing regardless. Even Capture Crunch is banned by game developers. Oh my gosh. Kale says, I have to make my stream a bit fancier at some point. Oh, well, I mean, hey, it all happens, right? It's a slow process, but a sure one. Oh, let's see what's over here. I've forgotten if this is actually anything important. Hey! I get a super sea snail. Super sea snail. I can't talk. Oh my goodness. This is... Wow. Oof. Anyway. Makes sense you'd have to be the first people to receive vaccines if you're in the medical industry. Exactly. Yep. Gotta be safe and all that good stuff. So, this is obviously a game I haven't played for a while. I don't know how many people are actually going to be wanting to play with me. If you want, let me know, because I would love to just play this game with you. And like I said, I'm going to be grinding with my Splat T. I'm just going to go and do this. I'm going to head on over and do some regular Turf War. If you are a friend with me, you can go ahead and join me. This is just a regular battle. And we're going to grind with that t-shirt. Is that the right t-shirt? Yes. Okay. Oh, before I do that, though, let me actually do this. I want to go over to my album and show you some of the dialogue, which I thought was so humorous here. So let's go back. Obviously, I've got tons and tons of Animal Crossing photos. I actually took 10,000 photos and 1,000 videos off of my, off of my Switch onto my computer. Now I still already have 162. That's okay. So these are just the things that were said when I loaded up my Switch. So first of all, I just like this. You know what's the most important celebration in our culture? The Splatfest. So this is obviously getting both Pearl and Marina very excited. What is the Splatfest theme? Let's find out. The Splatfest theme is Boom! Super Mushroom vs. Superstar. It's Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary. Back like we never left. It's Mario time. We're celebrating the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary Splatfest style. So, some nice little commentary here. I like this. But this, I thought, was a really nice little touch. Nintendo bringing a close-up of Marina and saying, hold up, though, Pearl. Wasn't the Splatocalypse, the final Splatfest. Boy, I'm not going to be able to talk tonight. It was, but it's Mario. We got to throw a party. True that. Okay, back to business. So here we go. I love this. So good. So good. Making a little short joke. Anyways, Superstar from Marina. And, of course, Running Fast and Sparkles. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I love this. Doot, 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 doot. It's so good. Get big, bust bricks, don't you ever forget. So I'm definitely liking this. Great little commentary. Anyways, it is a 48-hour Splatfest. I, again, will be playing that next weekend. You can hop on in and join me if you would like to be on my team. There we go. So, all right. Let's hop back in. Communication error. Oh, dear. Okay. Kale is putting together another commission sheet. Awesome. That's cool. I would love for you to share some work. Please, please. And you can actually share work here in the chat. That's totally fine. So you're currently doing Photoshop. Nice, nice, nice. Krona's going to just chill in bed. Twitch streams are my bedtime stories. There you go. There you go. So perfect. Just sit back, relax. We'll see how we do it. There is a general is fine. There is actually an art section if you want to post some of your original art there, Kale. Yeah, so that would probably be the best place, but obviously there are lots of options, so don't feel Don't feel like you have to pigeonhole yourself. Okay. Now, again, Rusty. Let's see how this goes. I'm nervous. Okay. Whee! Okay. Wow. And I'm already forgetting how to use the roller, so that's fun. Let's start using the... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We're trying to... Oh, boom! Mana's ready. Okay. Oh, there. Mana's ready. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ah! Woo! Woo! Okay, I gotta save up a little bit. Oh boy. Let's just go in and do a little damage. Oh boy, come on, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, I knew they were gonna get me. Ah dear, ah dear. Okay, first splat of the stream. That's right, Chrono. I actually did halfway decent there. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Definitely knew that with that person... Oh! Ouch, that wasn't so good. Was that a 4-to-1 ratio? It might have been, but it just went way down there. Okay, 4-to-2, right? That went way down. So yeah, I was not paying attention there. Oh, shucks. Okay. Woo! Let's get out of there. Oh boy, where are they? Oh my gosh. Oh, come on now. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and do a little damage from over here. Oh, see, I was just a little too far away. I'm starting to get my bearings, everybody. And funny enough, that means I'm starting to get splatted more. Yeah, the last time I streamed Splatoon 2 was with Let's Jays. We had a fun time with the last Splatfest, which was sort of a fun little thing to do. But it's nice. I love it. Kale, Splatoon, the game that most accurately represents the struggle between art and artist. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, yeah, my ratio's just gone way, way off. Oopsies. Alright, let's just do a little cleanup. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. See, they're starting to work together as a team where I'm just going for it, and that's not good. Yeah, we're gonna lose. So, despite everything, ah boy. Wow. So you're saying I would totally get splatted? Chrono says that was sad. That was really sad. Okay, how did we do? Splatter shot? That might be a better option. Oh my goodness, everybody, that's rough stuff right there. That's that's rough. That's rough is what that is. But okay. Yeah, and I did get the couple of spots, but oh well. Okay, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. We'll keep our head held high. It's oh man, I'm feeling it in the arm. Oh, that vaccine shot. Oh, did you see that there? I was playing really well, and then after the first couple splats, it just my arm just stopped. Just kidding. Just warming up. I was on fire for a few moments yet. Namus, you got Splatoon? Awesome, man. That'd be great. Oh, Harem should totally be asleep right now. So I don't think we'll see Harem today.
Captain, we're detecting strange signals on the screen. It's appears we've been hosted.
I sense a melodrama, Kale says. Oh, my arm! Oh. Oh, hey, Harem, thank you so much for the host, and welcome on in. Nemu's an actual Switch? Yes, that's right. A mana drama? Oh my gosh. A mana drama. You're so right. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can't. Waha. There we go. Very nice indeed. I did get the vaccine, Nemus, and I'm very, very happy about that. Oh, oh boy. Oh gosh, okay. I did not know quite where they were going to be. I'm so glad that I got lucky there. Because that's what I did. I got lucky. All right. But yeah, I actually ended up getting the vaccine today. The first of 2 doses. And then the next will be on the 22nd. Oh boy. So I'm feeling good about that. I am told that I might experience some aches and pains, maybe even flu-like symptoms. My arm might be numb, kind of heavy tomorrow. So we'll see. But I am planning on doing a Mario Kart 8 stream. Oh, darn. Pizza dough. Got me. So we'll see. Sea Dark, Dad got virus. My dad got virus. Oh, no, Nemus. Oh, my gosh. That's not good. Yeah. So hopefully this will help keep a lot of people in our community safe. There's a pretty good... oh, gosh. Wow. There's a pretty good chance that the first dose might do quite a lot on its own. But since it's not really known, they basically tell you to consider your self-vaccinated by the second of the doses, so which would be for me on the 22nd. So Mario Kart 8 is always fun. We'll be playing that tomorrow, yeah. And I'm looking forward to that. Well, good, Name Moose. I'm glad to hear that. At least it seems like it's not as bad as it could be. It sounds like, if I read that correctly. Of course, I very well could not have read it correctly. That's one of the things when I'm looking up games like this. It's like, oh no, the chat. I gotta respond. But whee. Okay, there's that. We're just gonna try and do a little cleanup here, and then of course once we need to. Oh boy! All right, let's do this, shall we? I didn't think so. Ooh. Did I do it? I read it right. Okay, good. Twitchy Berry, fun with paint. It's paint by numbers, but different. All right. So one thing that's a nice little bonus of having my screen the way it is like this for this game, I realized, is that you actually end up seeing all the percentages of wins and whatnot, which is cool. And yeah, we didn't do it again. Twice in a row. Ah, shucks. But we'll keep it up. I'm not using a shirt that has a lot of great gear either, or unlocks, so that's another element here. But dangerous paint that erases someone else. Yeah, good point. Okay. What a paint in the butt. Kale, I like it. That's funny. That's funny. I like that a lot. But yeah, I mean, like, this actually kind of works out well. I mean, I am obscuring like the tiniest amount of information there, but yeah, there you go. Good stuff. All right, man. And if you notice too, you can see 8-Bit Dad 7DC's little widget that he made. It's showing up on the top right corner for those of you who haven't been here for a while. If you say something in chat, it's very likely that I may respond in some way via these little GIFs here, just kind of automatically, which is nice. So it's a way for you to interact with the stream and whatnot. He programmed this whole thing. It's really cool. I've actually got some further ideas of things I'd like to do, but we'll see. Good you, Team Star. And Harem, yes, you're just popping in to say hey because you're at work and you're heading to sleep now. Okay, you're at work, so you're heading to sleep. I'm confused. You have work in the morning, perhaps? I mean, if you're at work now and about to go to sleep, you've got an amazing job, and I want it. Do you get paid to sleep? Because that sounds pretty rockin'. Sounds rad. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, my dude. Whoa! Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's go for the. Wow. Okay. Phew. Your alarm is on for 6 hours and 40 minutes. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I was going back for him, but oh well. Okay, well, have a great day at work tomorrow, and I will catch you later, my friend Harem. Thank you so much for that host, and thanks for stopping by, even if but for a moment. You're amazing. Much love to you, my friend. And Namus is like, where do I sign up for the sleep job? I mean, they have sleep studies. Sometimes they need to have people sign up for that, but, you know, I mean, so it could be a thing. But man, can you imagine full-time? I'm a full-time sleeper. That sounds pretty awesome. Woo! Okay. You can do that. I don't mind. Woo, boy. Oh, we got them. Nice job, team. Oh! Would you be a sleeper agent? Nice. And it's only 2:20 p.m. in Sydney right now. See, look, Kale, that's one of the cool things about me streaming at the time I'm doing. I'm not interrupting your dinner as I used to do. Yeah, I actually am doing a new schedule now where my streams are at this time, 2 o'clock your time, 2 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. my time. And it seems to be nice. It's good for me because I'm getting up earlier for my work. But it's also good because I think it means that more people can make the streams who aren't just exclusively on the West Coast. So, yeah, Nemu says, I thought it was weird that you're streaming at 9:22. This is a new thing. I want to be more accessible for y'all. And I am working only part-time on call right now. So I need to to make use of this for streaming and whatnot. It does mean that some of my streaming times might get disrupted and whatnot, but still, still, I think we're going to have some cool, fun opportunities here. Yeah. I think we might have won that one, everybody. Let's find out. Apart from my Saturday morning streams, you're right, Harem. Though, and we won! Victory! Yes! Excelsior! So, maybe if we clone Mana, that would be pretty amazing. My Saturday morning streams are not going to be every week, however. That's the thing. I'm going to do 7s, and then we'll see on when I do the Saturday mornings. I might be able to do it more often. I might have to take them off. Ms. Mana is sometimes needing me to watch Mana Sprout Saturday mornings now, so that's kind of another thing. But first win! Yes! Very good. And finally, Namus can catch my streams exactly like you. And you, honestly, for when I was thinking about this was actually one of my thoughts. And you actually did come to my mind because I remember you telling me before that was one of the difficulties of coming to my streams. So because Mana Sprout is in a rebellious stage at the moment. Oh, not really. But you know what she did yesterday? So Ms. Mana and I were just kind of hanging out, and Mana Sprout was doing her own thing. She's kind of crafting, and like, yeah, well, whatever. Okay. So she's in the family room. We step out. And now, first of all, she was playing with this rainbow tape she has that's in a unicorn tape dispenser. She loves it. And we saw this. She takes a big tape strip, puts it right there on her forehead. Like, oh my gosh. She starts putting it on her shoulders and chest and stomach and back. And she's like, I'm turning myself into a rainbow. Like, you know what? We're like amazing parents. We're like, you do that. That's fine. You're fine. We'll be right back. In the interim, she manages to take her kid's scissors and cut herself bangs, which it's the first time she did that. There's a first time for everything, and yes, so she now has bangs. She didn't do too bad of a job, as a matter of fact, surprisingly. But it's kind of a rite of a passage. I mean, I did it when I was a kid. I'm told Ms. Mana says she never did. But I did as a kid, and I know some others who did as well. It's pretty common. And again, you know what? Hey, she did it. Ms. Mana did a little bit of cleanup. Mana Sprout's looking fine. And, you know, it's got a new do. Sporting a new do, everybody. But Yeah, lessons learned indeed. Yeah, your friend's son cut his own hair last week, and he's 9. Nice. Well, yeah, my best friend was telling me he'd cut his hair when he was maybe around that age, maybe a little younger. I, I think I can't remember how old he said he was. He said he was definitely older than Mana Sprout. And yeah, he said he was very conscientious. He took a little tub and he was trying to collect all of the hair that was cut in the tub. And it kind of, oh gosh, I should have known that wasn't going to work. It kind of didn't pan out because the haircut was terrible. He said, if only the haircut turned out as good as the prep. But hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, bangs. I don't know why we equate hair with bangs. I don't know. Yes, Kale. Yeah, she cut her bangs. Yes, like so she has. So yeah, I don't know if that's a regionally specific thing or not, to be honest. But oh gosh, darn. But yeah, bangs being like when the hair is down on over your forehead. So another foreign phrase. Okay, yeah. I feel like it is a regional thing, but yeah, we tend to call that part of your haircut that comes over your forehead, the bangs. She still has a rainbow headband? She does. Actually, now she's got, from Christmas, a whole Elsa from Frozen outfit. She loves that. She's really enjoying that. Oh my gosh. She is loving Frozen 2 and loving the Elsa outfit. Oh, thank you, Kale says, nice shot. Dash Magnum, hello, good evening to you, my friend. Hey, I don't want to get too much into it, but I will say I've been watching more of Rebels, and it's amazing. I only needed to get through maybe 1 or 2 more episodes, and things started becoming so interesting. And now I'm hooked, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't stream tonight and just watch Rebels? No, I should stream. I'm only on season 1 still. I have, I think, like 2 more episodes in the season. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm a big fan. So, yeah. So what she did, just to clarify. So I was mentioning Dash that Mana Sprout cut her hair with kid scissors the other day after like taping her body to turn herself into a rainbow. But anyway, she like took her hair and kind of it was forward like on her on her face, and she actually did a pretty decent job. She just kind of cut here, so she's got like this hair that. Normally it'd be pretty long. It would kind of go off to the side, but now it just kind of falls forward. And, yeah. So, anyways. Does anyone need some plaster? Chronos says. Referencing the wormhole issue here. This Chrono rocket skates activate after he sees Dash. Chrono runs through the wall. That's so good. Right, Harem, it's because Mana Sprout wants to build a snowman. Anyway. Hey, we're doing all right. We're starting to get back into the swing of things. But yeah, I am recently shot in the arm with the COVID vaccine. And I posted a picture in the general chat of Discord. It was actually a really neat thing, a funny story, because so I'm working in a hospital right now on call part-time. And so this is where I got the vaccination, and I got it because I'm working at the hospital, and I signed up as soon as I could. Well, there was just a huge number of people that they were going through to get the vaccination, and so we actually wrapped around the like higher floors of the building, and part of our hanging out and proceeding in line or in queue to the vaccination spot was on the outside balcony, and we were kind of walking along. It was a beautiful afternoon, and I took some panoramic pictures and got some nice pictures of the hills and whatnot. It was really pretty excellent. And then I also, as I was going there, got to see one of my old middle school and high school classmates who actually took a job in another branch of the hospital at which I'm working. And yeah, and so she's like, "Oh, is that?" Said my full name. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, "Oh," and I recognized her right away. Although, honestly, I know her by her maiden last name. I forget. Um, forgot her current last name, but we were like catching up, and oh yeah, we're gonna catch up on Facebook as we old people do. I was talking the other day as an aside that I was trying to booyah and it didn't work. I was actually telling my father-in-law I'm at that age where I don't think of myself as looking as old as I do, and I still think of myself as a peer to some of the young new hires who are sometimes fresh out of high school or college, depending on what role that they're filling. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, I must look like them and be roughly their age. Or I had encountered someone who was a patient who was actually only a couple years younger than me, and yet I realized how much older I look in just the last couple of years. I think I have been aged significantly for a number of reasons, and it's funny. And yeah, my father-in-law said that's never going to go away. It's always going to be there. You're always going to think of yourself as looking and feeling, and thinking of yourself as younger than you really are. But it's so weird because, yeah, old man Mana feels a little bit old these days. First time you get called sir, that's when you realize you're truly an adult. Yeah, that's probably true. I think that happened a little bit sooner for me, just maybe because that word tended to be used a little bit more frequently in this area. But yeah, anyway. All right, Harem is watching the Guardians of the Galaxy animated series on Disney Plus. That's exciting, and is apparently already on season 2, episode 3. Very cool. If that's the episode from season 3 that I'm thinking of with the clones, it's one of my favorite. Oh, you mean you're watching Clone Wars? Or are you talking about Rebels? I have no idea. Namus says a new challenger approaches. Happy New Year's, Christmas. Also, hey, Limed Green. You don't look too old, thanks. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm old. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not old. I'm just old. Anyway, Limed Green, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm ancient, Harem says. Get out of here, my friend. Oh, man. You were talking about Rebels. Okay, right on, Dash. I thought Harem was talking about maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy episode or season. So I'm confused. But, I was playing, and so it doesn't take much to confuse me. Anyway. Limed Green, hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome to the stream. Hey, if anybody's new, by the way, just a little timely shout out. Just say I am Mana. I'm an E for Everyone family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I have lately been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. I am planning on a 2021 series or franchise playthrough of all of the Zelda games on original hardware, including the CDI games. I am just putting a slight pause on starting. I had intended to start with the new year. I'm doing a slight pause because I'm testing my stream. I was having some technical difficulties. We're running at about 74% of our CPU, 75% of our CPU at max strain perhaps right now, which is actually looking a lot better. And let this be a lesson to all of you. The things that sometimes we forget. I think cleaning the fan actually made a big difference. But there you go. I'm still working on some things, still kind of doing some other stuff, so. Limed Green says retro. Does that mean Splatoon is retro? Well, Nintendo of all generations. But yeah, Splatoon's kind of getting retro a little bit. No, I actually, when I play retro, I love playing games on, like you can kind of see under the TV off to the side, my original Nintendo. I've played a lot of games that that are on old 8, 16-bit, 32-bit consoles as well, 64-bit consoles, and enjoy those tremendously, and handhelds as well. I've even streamed the Virtual Boy, again, on original hardware. So I believe in, well, I love video games. I enjoy spending time hanging out with people and just sharing this passion for video games and growing alongside one another. So it's been a really great journey. I have been streaming, well, towards the end of this month, we're going to have to do something pretty special. I'll have been streaming for 5 years, half a decade. We're definitely going to have to do something big, my friends. 1 half year, half decade, excuse me, of streaming. It's pretty exciting. There we go. We got them. And it's been a good ride. We've streamed almost 600 streams, which is pretty cool too. The number on my streams do actually correspond to... oh, boy, that was terrifying. They do correspond to the actual stream number, and they're roughly accurate. Sometimes I do make mistakes. Nemus, you actually did ask some good questions there before. You asked, when is the next community day? I'm not entirely sure. Good question. Also, the suggestion for a 24-hour stream to celebrate 5 years. It does make sense, but I will say I'm not really... I'm too old for a 24-hour stream. I'm not sure that it's healthy to do a 24-hour stream. I've done some long streams where I've kind of split things up. Maybe we could do that, but... Ooh. Ouch. 12-hour? Wait. What? What is this? Kale says, I'll tell you what, though. When someone said they were old school and we're talking about Fallout 76 being where games used to be and that we were steadily getting better, I was like, bro, you're old school? I was playing Crash and Spyro on the PS1 before patch culture stuffed everything up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, hey, actually, speaking of that, I do want to continue playing Spyro, so that's a thing we got to do. Man, hey, look at that. We've got Nemus in. Hey, Nemus, welcome. Limed Green asks, is your name a reference to Secret of Mana? Actually, not only, but partly yes. Secret of Mana is my favorite video game of all time. I love it. My favorite consoles are the Wii and the Super Nintendo. I love both of them so much. I think they're just excellent consoles. The Super Nintendo probably mostly just because some of the games that came out for it are still some of my favorite to this day, and that's obviously heavily inspired by nostalgia as well. The Wii, because it was a powerhouse of great first-party titles, had some very clever and unique ideas. I love the feel of the Wii remote and the nunchuck as control methods, and there was the Virtual Console, so there was just this whole large collection at your hands, and I could go and explore the TurboGrafx 16, which before the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, which I now have, was the only way I could play some of those titles that I always wanted to play from the times when I would read about the TurboGrafx 16 in comic books, but I never even saw them sold in stores. Not that I was really paying attention. I actually did play a little Secret of Mana on stream. I actually was playing with a group of friends of mine in person, 3-player. Now, unfortunately, we sort of had, for several reasons, we had to abandon that. I moved far away from them, so it was just a partial playthrough. We got fairly far. I do plan on playing it on stream in the future. That's for sure going to happen again, and I'll probably play it. Before recently, when I had more time to game, I would play Secret of Mana through almost every year, every 2 years. I haven't actually played it for a while. There's so many games right now in my collection. But yeah, it actually is up to 3 players. You can use something called the multi-tap on your Super Nintendo that came out of Hudson Soft, incidentally, which is a connection to TurboGrafx 16, which we were just talking about. And they made a lot of the top-tier games for the TurboGrafx 16. And, of course, Bomberman, etc. They made something called the Turbo Tap, or Multi-Tap, excuse me. And the multi-tap was a device primarily, I think, marketed or created for games like Bomberman, but allowed you to have multiple Super Nintendo controllers connected to your Super Nintendo. And Square Enix actually, or Squaresoft at the time, actually used it for a third player in Secret of Mana. So you could actually control the boy, the girl, and the sprite all in one game, all simultaneously, which I think is super cool. So yeah, basic. Wow, man, this guy's good. Oh, I goofed. So my name, let me kind of go back there, Limed Green, just kind of give you a little bit of background. So my name, yeah, I was trying to come up with various names, and again, I'm a big fan of Secret of Mana. I liked the connection, you could sort of say, like Mana in the Desert, and I also just liked the flow of the name and the concept of mana in kind of the fantasy tropes as well. And I liked that actually at one time my username was Mana Man, and I liked the, just MANAMAN. It just flowed well. It was a kind of a clever looking name, I thought. Unfortunately, others used it, and it often was connected to Manamana, the do-do-do-do, Manamana. And so, anyways, that's the story. I kind of took those things, and I came up with Mana Man, and then when it was used, I started to have some sort of other alternative names, and eventually because it was used, I was coming up with other things like, well, maybe I should use like you should use Tree of Mana as a reference more overtly to the game as opposed to Mana in the Desert or sort of this idea of like mana potions and things or mana. And so I was like, all right, I'll just go overt Secret of Mana reference, Tree of Mana. I'm like, I don't like that. Also, then I thought, well, maybe I should use Sword of Mana, because without giving spoilers, there's sort of a feminine kind of attribute to the Tree of Mana and masculine to the Sword of Mana. And then eventually I'm like, you know what? Art of Mana, because I love art. I'm a watercolor art. I used to do watercolors. I haven't done a lot with fine art in a long time, I'm sad to say. But I do make all of my overlays and spend a lot of time getting this stream looking nice, and graphic design, my website, etc. So yeah, that's how that evolved, and how eventually I became known as, or this channel became known as Art of Mana. And now I think of it actually as My Name is Mana, which again has that nice connection, and Mana Man if you kind of take the long form. Officially, I'm still Mana Man. I go by Mana. And this content that I create and share with everyone is the art of Mana. Yeah, or community building and connection is the art of Mana. Would I consider an art stream? I sure would. And 8-Bit Dad 7DC, hello. Hey, you're looking to add me. We're not friends on here? Shucks, I had to add you as a friend on Discord too. I don't know if you accepted that. I was going to reach out to you and Scooter to coordinate a time to do a collaboration with the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle. But if you go into my Discord server and you go to Passports, you can find my information there, and my Switch friend code is there. So yeah. Seth, how you doing? I was actually sharing earlier that I'm a big fan of the widget you made, and I was sort of shouting you out there. So everybody, that's 8-Bit Dad 7DC. He is a streamer. He has a lovely family and enjoys sharing video games with other people. He's a collector. He's just a heck of a nice guy. We've even done some collaborations on YouTube, and it would be awesome. So, Memory Martin, it's Mana time. Heyo. Seth says, I was shocked when I couldn't just jump in there. I suppose we've played other games where we didn't need to have the friend codes shared, so shucks. Boy, oh boy. Memory Martin, thank you for that shout out. And perhaps Dash Magnum could shout out Memory Martin, who is a Mana mod and happens to be a streamer themselves. So very cool stuff. Ooh, Namus. Sorry, Namus. Happy New Year's all around. Yes, indeed. Oh, this is fun. Hey, it feels like we've got just a lovely group of people here. And it seems like some people that weren't able to make my streams before. So this is a lot of fun. And also, for those of you who, again, couldn't make my streams before, who are here now, I got to thank you because it means so much to me that you actually care to come back. Like, there are a lot of people streaming, and the fact that you saw me live said, hey, I can make that. I'm going to make the time. That's huge. Like, that means so much to me. Can we do something here? I don't even know. Oh, they're making their way downtown. Wow! Wow! Nope, they got me. Oh, and they're gonna do that. Really? That's what they're gonna do? Okay. No. Aram, thank you so much. No thanks for me. Thank you to you because you get special thanks because you come all the time. Namus says, bye-bye, Mana. Oh, dear. Memory deserves 2 shoutouts. There we go. That's right. So how's the game, and what's this I'm hearing about potential art streams? Oh, yeah. Ooh, hey, we unlocked something finally. That's good. I'm open to that. I would have to... there are some... I'm open to it. I would like to do it. There are some reasons that I'm probably not going to do it just yet, but there we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to respond to my friend really quickly who was asking me about how I'm feeling post-vaccine. Great, thanks. I'm streaming now and blaming my poor playing on my sore arm. I should put that in quotes. My sore arm. And then a big old laughing smile. There we go. All right. There. Man, did you read the message about a friend from high school found me in a friend's stream? Oh my gosh, really? No, I did miss that. That's so cool. Ooh. Wow. Not this, not this. I don't like this. Oh my goodness, we've got a raid. We got a giant raid. A raid 64 from Beta 64. Heyo, Fox and everyone. Anthony, you know what? We're doing the thing. We're playing the game. I gotta play the game, everybody. I gotta play the game.
Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana.
No way! Can we get a Raider command, exclamation mark Raider, one of the mods, please? And can we get a huge shout out?
The tracks go off in this direction.
Oh
Look,
my
sir,
gosh.
followers.
We need a raid, a shout out for Beta 64, one of the family-friendly live members. What is going on? Somebody, I can't even play. I'm trying to look at chat. We've got chat just blowing up here. My goodness, everybody. Hello and welcome, Beta 64. Thank you so much. Thank you to Anthony, to Cheese, to Dismond TV, to Naimo. Oh my gosh, Beta 64. How are you doing, my friend? How was your stream? What is up?
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Paul Pickman, Giorno Giovanna, Delta Function. Hello to all of you.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Raid! Everything's going
Thanks
on.
for joining
Play.
the Friends
I can't
of
do.
Mana.
I can't read. My stuff. No, Mr. Pink got me. I'm so
Thanks for joining the Friends
discredited.
of Mana.
Krusty Towers, thank you so much for the follow. Cheese, nice sword. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, everybody.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
I can't even. I don't even know what's going on. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh my gosh, this is huge. I feel so honored and privileged. Beta 64, thank you for the kindness of your raid. Mr. Pink got me again. Oh no. All right, Giorno Giovanna is back. Darl Pickman, amazing sword, by the way. Thank you. It is fixed. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have issues here. Oh boy, suddenly I can't play at all. Doing well. We modded Wii Sports to make it cursed with a bunch of fast food things. Dear goodness, Beta, thank you so much to everyone here. who's new. I am Mana. I'm gonna put this up. I'm playing so poorly. You don't need to. You can sort of see it in the background there. I am an E for everyone, family-friendly variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. I love video games, and I look at this opportunity to hang out around our shared passion of video games as a great way to connect with people, to grow alongside one another, and to just be in community together. So if you like the sound of any of that and you haven't already followed, as it seems like almost everyone did, Garfield, thank you so much for that follow. Then feel free to follow along with the art of Mana, all of this content creation. And yeah, that's a Gamer Room Beta says. Yeah, I love video games, like I said. This is actually our family room, and maybe one day in the next kind of 8 years or 9 years, hopefully I'd like to get an outdoor studio to be able to make more YouTube videos and do more with streaming, to have a little easier setup and whatnot. But this actually turns out to be pretty nice. So yeah, that's what we've got. And hey, everyone, you can feel free to ask me anything, and I will try to get to it, obviously. Maybe I should have paused for a moment. In fact, maybe I should. After this round, I'll tell you what, everybody, if you want to stick around, after this round, I'm going to pause, step out of here. Well, maybe not, because Namus and 8-Bit Dad 7DC are in here with me, so maybe we'll keep going, but I'll definitely try and attend to chat, and I may have divided focus here for a while. Harem is sending a message again saying, "It's funny to say something like this. I was playing Call of Duty with a friend and her brother, sister, and a friend of theirs, and a friend of mine from high school came into the stream, knew the brother, and heard me talk and was like, 'Is that Harem?' Real name censored for reasons, even though you know it." And so there you go. That is so cool. Oh my gosh, the power of streams right there. That's pretty neat. Minecraft eating sound. Exactly, Giovanna. Well, welcome on, and thank you to everyone who did follow and took a chance on me without knowing me. That is huge and means a ton. I gotta say, Beta 64 is someone I have tremendous respect for. I've done such a good job in having family-friendly content, good quality content, just a very personable streamer, and so it's really nice to see all you, and F's in chat for my splat. Yeah. Like I said, my ability to play this well has diminished significantly when I'm reading chat. But ooh, I saw, oh, there they are. There we go. Oh, that was good. All right. Firestorm Dragon is here as well. Ooh, let's try and go around this way, shall we? Aha. Oh, nope. Maybe we'll find them. Maybe not. I don't even know where they went. So that's not going to happen probably anytime soon. I'm playing a little of this today in preparation for the Super Mario 35 Splatfest that's coming up. Oh, dear. And I'm very excited about that. There we go. And we got splatted. So this is actually going to be coming to... this game is going to be having a Splatfest this Friday, next Friday, not this one, the following Friday. So I stream at 7 p.m. Pacific time, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tomorrow I'll be playing Mario Kart 8 with viewers. And then I will be playing some... Oh, you know what? I need to add Seth as a friend. So we will take a break after this round. And so, yeah, we'll be playing Mario Kart 8 tomorrow. And then Animal Crossing on Saturday morning for the fishing tournament. And Saturday evening to just kind of wind down and enjoy some KK Slider tunes together. And then in 2021, we're kind of working out some technical difficulties first. But in 2021, I'm going to be streaming the Legend of Zelda franchise on original hardware. So if you like that, that's going to be a lot of fun too. That's coming up. So, hey, it looks like we might have won. That's exciting. That's actually very exciting. Huzzah! Okay. Boom. There you go. Okay. And we're going to go actually to... let's go... We'll go here. Oh, thank you so much. We're going to go to this so people can chat for a moment. I'm just going to pause this. I'm going to go back here and then add Seth 8-Bit Dad 7DC. So I know you can do it while you're still in battles, but we're going to take this opportunity to take a little break, catch up with chat, and talk a little bit. And then that way we can all kind of get back in together. So, okay, 8-Bit Dad 7DC. Seth, we are now officially friends, as it is official in the game. There we go. We've become friends. And Delta Function has a great question, so we'll get to that. And it's, what mic do I use? So let's see. Let's actually go to this. There we go. Boom. So this is the MXL 990. It's an XLR mic. I actually play guitar, play music, I sing, I record music, and I picked this up and another one like it for, I believe, $50 for the two of them. Okay, it was a huge deal, a huge sale back in my college days. And I started recording music with it and a simple digital recorder mixer. And then now, as a streamer, I actually started my first stream playing Minecraft. I kind of went live a little unexpectedly. And I'll even show it to you because I actually have been using it as I've lately... Shh, don't tell anyone. I've been playing Fortnite with my best friend. I have my original headset. It's looking a little worn down. The little plastic pleather is starting to come undone. Look at that. See how it's coming a little undone there on the sides. But this is my Logitech headset, and it was what I used for my first stream. I got a new desktop computer. It was a gaming computer, and I was able to stream directly from that. Now I use a laptop to stream from and to use for OBS. And then if I do play on the PC, I actually have that on the desktop computer and then still use a capture card with my laptop. This was my original mic setup, all right? Not super. This is the Logitech G430. I would say it works well for just kind of casual chatting and gaming with friends. It's not ideal for capturing really great audio quality. And believe it or not, audio quality in streaming is actually, I would argue, and many people would, more important than video quality. And most people who are listening to a stream will pick up on bad audio without identifying it over maybe poor video feed. And exactly, 8-Bit Dad DC says, I have one of those, not for streaming, just for playing with friends. It sounds great too. Like, it's very comfortable to on your head, and it sounds good. And it has sort of a digital surround sound. But for streaming, I prefer this. I actually have this running through a mixer, so I can kind of do things like that's just by using my fader. Eventually I'll hopefully save up for some other little upgrades here and there, but for now it's actually just through a very inexpensive Behringer mixer with a even less expensive USB sound card. Hey, it was good that we actually stopped when we did, because look at that. The old roller coaster effect, exactly. So yeah, it's the MXL 990. It's a really great mic, inexpensive. If you want a setup that you can kind of expand and do other things with, this is nice, because let's say you eventually go the route of getting some really, really upgraded mics, you know, and you're going all out. Then in theory, you still have the elements to use that mic, you know, a mixer and XLR cables, etc. So don't vanish into the void, Firestorm Dragon says. What would you suggest to capture a room full of people on a mic? 8-Bit Dad 7DC asks, which is a really great question. And then I see some other things I'll have to come up to, but oh, Giovanna has to go to bed. No problem. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, and thanks so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate that. We'll just continue to chat for a little bit before we get back into the game. Honestly, Seth, a good condenser microphone is going to be your best bet because a dynamic microphone is designed to capture a very direct sound. A dynamic is not powered; it doesn't receive phantom power, 48 volts of power, and so consequently, you need to sort of drive it higher to get the sound. But the thing is, most people, the way they use a dynamic mic is they're really close to it, right? You get the proximity effect; it sounds really good. You get that with a condenser mic as well, but with a dynamic mic, you get this really great proximity effect coupled with a blockage of sound around you. Now that's partly because of the pattern, the cardioid pattern, which this happens to have as well, which is it's more directional. It's more picking up in front rather than behind. I could actually give you a sample of that if I snap my fingers. So you kind of hear how that is more. It's louder in front, right? So that's because the pickup pattern is kind of got this little bit back here, and then it kind of swings wide here. But a dynamic mic, being that it's quieter, is going to also eliminate a lot more extraneous background noise. So a large diaphragm condenser like this actually tends to be really good for room noise. If I crank the gain on this mic, you could hear my family. In fact, you might even hear them now as Mana Sprout is getting ready for bed and Ms. Mana is helping. So you can hear things on the other side of the home, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is actually a great mic to pick up a room. If you're talking about something like in a big church, you could even just do a couple of hanging mics, again, condensers, 48 volt phantom power. You could even do some simple, like they call them shotgun mics, which are the sort of barrel mics, also known as, and those tend to have a cardioid pickup pattern as well. You could do a couple of those in a cross pattern. You can do things like that. But one of these, depending on the room size, could be enough, and you're going to get a lot of great ambient sound. That's one of the nice things about this, is because it picks up so much, and it's able to it's more powered. It's powered, unlike a dynamic. It picks up more sound, and it will actually pick up. Makes your voice sound more natural because it will pick up what you hear naturally, which is the reflections of your the sound waves of your voice off of the walls in the room. So, anyways, there you go. Okay, Memory Martin says taking. Hold on a second. Let me see. I don't know if you saw my announcement in the general chat, but I finally got the out-of-state problem fixed and paid for my 2 classes. Nice. And Memory Martin is taking information systems and micromanaging software. I already know a lot about the first class from when I was in the Generation IT program and prior high school college classes. The other one sounds very interesting, and I'm both excited and scared to go back after a 4-year break, but mostly excited. Nice. Seth says, sometimes I stream with my brothers and I have one mic in the middle of the room. It's not ideal, but we try to make it work. When I streamed Secret of Mana, I had to kind of work this out. Now, what I ended up landing on as the most ideal solution, and it still had some drawbacks, was I actually had on just a simple boom arm mic stand. I had this mic. I'm going to mute it so that I can adjust to kind of get you to visualize what I'm trying to describe. So I had the mic like that, and I think I did have it eventually even I might have had it angled towards our faces and our mouths. Can't remember. But I had this just basically above us, and we were sitting pretty close together to one another on the couch, and that seemed to work well. So yeah, what I would probably suggest, if it's the two of you, you could get by with this, I think, if you had it sort of evenly between the two of you. The problem we had is there were three of us, and so it caught the person in the middle more than on the sides because I had the mic above us as opposed to sort of like in a more, like we weren't curved around the mic, right? And even then, it's still, because of the pattern of this, it's going to pick up the person in the center more. But if two people are off to the side, so the pattern of this is called cardioid. It looks like a heart, okay? So you have like this part that comes out from the back, goes around wide. Think a little bit like a heart. And it's actually supercardioid, which is, you don't need to worry about it too much, but it kind of goes around. There's actually a picture of it. I'll show it to you. And we'll get right back to some other stuff. Is this interesting for people? I know a lot of people came here and they're like, I thought this was a Splatoon stream. I'll get into playing in just a moment. I take that back. I actually thought that this did show the cardioid pattern on the actual mic, but it does not. It's another mic I'm thinking of. I use this mic, incidentally, actually for playing guitar live as well. So there you go. Mary Martin says, I love hearing others talk about tech since I can't do it much outside of streams. I getcha. Kale says, I'm still relying on a headphone setup. I have my eye on a shotgun microphone at one point, which is designed to take in sound from mostly one direction, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty expensive, though. I have looked at a couple of sort of the full shotgun mics. They tend to be used in movies on booms, right? So they kind of capture a more directional sound. You are correct. What is it? The Neumann? No. Maybe. I can't think of it right now. I was looking at that as well with a different setup, but as it turns out, actually, I think I keep coming back to this, and eventually I want to get a better sound board that I think would actually work really well and make this mic even shine more than it does. So there we go. But yeah, congratulations there, Memory Martin. I did not actually send those Discord screenshots yet. However, I did look at my OBS today, and I was like, oh, I need to do that. So Neumann, is that what it is? I'm blanking on the brand. Nah, it's Neumann? Neumann? I don't know. I'm blanking on it right now, unfortunately. But yeah, so anyways, thank you. Mana would probably be pretty good at teaching a stream class. Chrono, thank you so much. I actually would love to do more on kind of teaching. I feel like that is a section of my Discord where if you go to the roles page, and by the way, please join me here if you are able to. Neumann, that's right, Dash, you know it. Neumann, that's right. I don't know if it's Newman or Neumann. I've heard different pronunciations, and I've always kind of said more like Neumann or something. I think it's wrong, but anyways, in my roles section, you can actually assign yourself a role in Discord that is for the Society of Collaborative Streamers, otherwise known as SOCS. And I love just talking shop in there, and I hope to add more content in there for people, just kind of to give them some basic streaming tools and know-how, things that I've learned and continue to learn over time. I really enjoy that aspect of streaming. I enjoy presenting something that's quality. I enjoy everything about streaming, to be honest. But I got to tell you a little fun story. Oh boy, that's not fun. Swap to the game scene. Thank you very much. You didn't need to see the start of that because it didn't go so well. when I started doing more with YouTube, began noticing a really interesting thing, and that is streaming. You know what, I'm going to go back, and first let me kind of share this personal reflection / insight. I began streaming because I thought I was going to use the content of my streams, which at that point would have primarily been me working on a single-player Minecraft world, to create YouTube videos. And the streams would essentially be a way of just hanging out while I collect that content that would be put into videos. And I instantly fell in love with streaming and really ended up just going whole hog into streaming instead of the video creation. And I liken the streaming to not fast enough. I liken streaming to jazz, whereas I liken video creation to classical music. By which I mean classical music requires preparation and editing, and you construct and edit and craft a final product that can be repeated and replicated. By the way, I actually love both styles of music, I'm going to say, and I really actually am starting to become more fond of video as well, which I'll get into more in a little bit. But jazz, on the other hand, is about improvisation. It's about responding to the moment in a way that will hopefully put a smile on your face. And so I don't have a lot of control over my streams in some senses. I have some, but ultimately I don't have full control. And what happens in the moment is what happens in the moment. I can't take that moment back. It's a little bit too, like if I were to use another art analogy, the difference between oil paints and watercolor, in the sense that oil paints, you have mostly full control over. You know how the paint's going to respond. When you lay it down, it pretty much stays in the same spot. Whereas with watercolor, you have to almost guide it. And that's almost what streaming is like. It's guiding the paint to its destination where it will be the most satisfying. Okay, that's all background. So then I've been doing more with video, and I noticed this interesting thing, which was that people were going back to older videos of mine. So in a way that you don't see with VODs. Like, I will definitely notice, like, for example, when I had everything crashing around me and my setup wasn't working, I just got I got the phone out, and I was streaming with this, okay? And it was cool because people got to see the view I see, and I was showing a little behind the scenes as what this looks like, right? Ooh, I like that there, Kale says. Or traditional versus digital painting. It's a lot easier to fix up digital after the fact. I like that. The refinement is a whole process unto itself. Indeed. Kale, I like that. I might steal that analogy. I like that almost more than watercolor versus oils. So I looked back and I saw that when I did that with the phone, a lot of people went back and rewatched that VOD. I think a lot of people interested in what happened. You know, how did I make do with that setup? What does my setup look like? And I think people were interested. But aside from that, you know, not a lot of my VODs get a lot of views. I noticed recently that a lot of my old videos on YouTube are starting to get views. I think as new Friends of Mana are coming and hanging out, and we're getting to know one another, they're going back and looking at my old catalog of work. Ooh, darn. When I logged into Twitter today to look at, or to post my going live message and whatnot, I noticed that something I had made recently, which I posted through video on Twitter, was being used. And this was, it is a heavy topic, but we had some, in our extended community, we had some abuse happen. And so I put out a series of videos to try to, an attempt to further educate and support our extended community. And somebody today who honestly, I wasn't even, initially I was like, I'm not sure that I'm even as familiar with this username or these usernames, had shared that video series because of a conversation that was being had on abuse. And so I realized as I spoke with Ms. Mana, this video content, it has a life past when it is made and even past the context in which it was made. As this has now happened many months ago. Well, not many, but several months ago. So it was really kind of neat in a way to see that, in a way, unlike streaming, video content creation can actually create sort of a backlog, or not a backlog, a catalog maybe would be a better way of putting it, of work through which a person interested could explore. So it's gotten me to a point where I've known this for a while. I really do want to put more effort into video creation. Now, one of the problems is I have less time for editing, and I'm not as good at it, and I enjoy it less. Okay, so that's one of the problems. I need to work on that. But Scooter and I were speaking the other night, and he's my editor of Mana, who helps me with editing. Right now, his big project is helping me, and we're actually going to sit down this weekend, this Saturday, hopefully, if all goes as planned. And we're going to try and go through my back catalog of VODs, make sure they're all uploaded to YouTube, and start putting them live. I'm actually going to reach out, and maybe I might as well do it now for Seth and for Memory Martin. If anyone might be able to help with this process, that would be great, because we want to kind of bust it out, because then what we would like to do is actually start doing more with actually creating videos. So, there we go. Just some things to think about. Hey, we leveled up, everybody. That's exciting. And there we go. And it is Neumann. Okay, Neumann Dash says, thank you so much for, that's the pronunciation for the mics. Okay. Clearly pronounced Niglububble. Like Euler. Or Eugen? What are you, what? Euler? Or Eugen?
Thanks for
What do you mean,
joining the
Eugen?
Friends of Mana.
I don't know. Dark Flame, hello, and thank you for that follow. Welcome on in. Memory Martin, the process of uploading my YouTube VODs and getting them live. Dash says, grats on the next level. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this. And we've got Seth on the other side there. I don't see Namus. Not sure if Namus couldn't get in or had to leave because we've been chatting for a while. But anyway. So friends, yeah, just some random thoughts that I share. Again, I was able to get my vaccine today. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Tomorrow we'll see how I feel. I do feel a little bit off, but not sick. Just kind of like, You know what I mean? Like that feeling when you wake up and you kind of want to go back to sleep. And honestly, that might just be because I'm waking up earlier these days. But I got some lovely compliments at work today. I'm still being trained, but I've been told I'm doing well, and that has me excited. I hope I can keep it up. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. But like I said, I actually ended up switching my Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart 8 streams from what I was originally thinking to have this game tonight because it does involve a little bit more arm usage and rotation and movement, and I thought it would make more sense to do this tonight. Oh boy, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, they're both here. They're both here, and there's someone up there. Oh my goodness. Gracious me, oh my. Oh boy. Oh, and they got me. Sailor Moon got me. No. Oh, darn. And you can absolutely link to an image that you posted in my Discord, Kale. That would be totally fine. Firestorm Dragon says, here's a thought for you, Mana, a compilation of your best thoughts. I wouldn't even know where to begin with that. That would be tough. I'd have to think about what my best thoughts actually are. If I'm trying to find them from VODs, that would be a huge undertaking. And unless they were clipped, because when people clip things, they tend to they tend to be more visible. But yeah, I mean, and that's a thought too, is just some clip streams. 8-Bit Dad 7DC got me. Well done, Seth. I would like to do videos with some thoughts and whatnot, but I tend to also enjoy repeating myself in stream. I don't know how many of you have noticed that. I tend to say some of my, quote, best thoughts a lot in stream, and it sort of allows me to refine them. And then sometimes the presentation needs to be different. And I'm someone who I think is a teacher at heart. And so I think of it almost like every year teaching the same material, but to different students. Not that I think that this is a teacher-student relationship, but sometimes when I'm sharing things that I am passionate about and maybe know a thing or two about, you know, I don't mind repeating myself because it's just content that I love. It's just or information that I love. It's things I love to talk about. For me, Gold Levion, hello! I love talking about faith. I love talking about living a good life. I love talking about video games. I love talking about all kinds of things, really. And I don't really get bored of that, which probably is good for me as a streamer because 5 years in, I am not burned out on streaming. In fact, I think I enjoy it more than I ever have. In the name of the moon, she punished you, Dash says. Memory Martin says to Kale that is awesome. I believe that's one of the images that Kale has posted. I didn't actually get a chance to look at it, but that's super cool. Chrono says, you love streaming, eh? The EU in Neumann is pronounced like oi in German, so it's in a sense you are pronouncing it right to call them Neumann mics. Sorry, I wasn't clear. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha, like German. Okay. Firestorm Dragon says, no more conversation? What? What? What do you mean, no more conversation? Chrono has been falling for almost 3 years. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, everybody. The room is now in emote-only mode. Oh dear. Thank you so much, my friends. Thank you so much. We've got... yes, Firestorm Dragon has redeemed emote-only chat. Oh boy. Oh boy, everybody. Go ham if you'd like. This is what this is. And let's do this here. Boom. Now you can see all the emotes as you chat, my friends. Go for it. Have a ball. This is happening. I totally thought that was a thing I could do. Don't know why I thought that. It did not pan out. Shroomy is here. What? I knew a Shroomy. I don't think it's the same Shroomy. Seth is on the other side again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Knew that was going to happen. Kale, I love those GGs. Those are some Kale emotes there. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay. Ooh, but yes, I do. I love streaming. I enjoy it a tremendous amount. I am appreciative of everyone who joins me in these streams. And thank you, everybody, for making this such an enjoyable experience tonight. Oh, I love the emotes we're getting. This is fantastic, everybody. This is fantastic. Definitely enjoying it. What I do need to do, and actually in my efforts to sort of adjust things and make sure that I wasn't overloading my CPU, I disabled something that would allow my emotes to kind of show up. I'll have to re-add that and kind of tinker with it to get it to not take up quite so much CPU. But yes. Seth! Sorry. I'm sorry, Seth. I didn't mean to. Whee! Okay, what do we have here? I feel like... yeah, we gotta go up this way. Alright, let's do it. You take left, I take right? No, apparently not. Boop! No, apparently not. Oh, I thought I would maybe get Wait, oh, it's Goldie, I think. Gold Leafeon box, man. I'm pretty sure. Shinzilla, hello and welcome on in. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that hurt. That hurt big time. But yes, I'm Mana, and I'm having a grand old time with everybody. Just enjoying some Splatoon 2, getting ready for that Splatfest, trying to dust off the cobwebs because I have not played this game in far too long, as is probably evident by that. But yeah, there we go. Those emotes, those worked out. Oh yeah, right. We did not win. We did not win. Wah, wah. It was close, but we did not. Yo, 8-bit dad 7DC says. Well, oof. Oof. Hey, Shroomy was really holding down the fort. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to change our gear. I think I'm going to keep... Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep everything since I'm still trying to level up my star shirt. But I am going to change to the good old Aerospray RG. You can't go wrong. It's a classic and classy piece of kit. I'm good with this gear. Let's do it. All right. Oh my goodness, everybody. That's fun. I like those emotes coming. So yeah, it looks like we've got Goldie and Seth. I'm pretty sure Box Mana is Goldie. Unless Sailor Moon is... honestly, I don't even know. We've got so many friends here. But yeah, everybody, thank you so much for coming to the stream tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. What's new and exciting in your neck of the woods? What is up? I think we're about done for the emotes only. If you want to throw back the chat, that would be terrific. That way we can actually answer the question I just gave Shinzilla, nomming away on the cookies. For anyone who is new around here, I am an E for Everyone variety streamer.
A new follower.
Shinzilla, thank you so much. I love me some Nintendo, some retro on original hardware, and indie titles. So that's kind of what you signed up for there, Shinzilla. I hope you like it. Oh, but I got him. So kind of good, but boo. Anyway, Firestorm Dragon says, thank you so much for redeeming that. That is fun when that happens. And Mods, thank you so much for catching it and making it happen. I do like it. It's a fun occasional thing. It does make things interesting as you try to observe what kind of emotes are people using. Then you have people like Seth who are 8-bit dad 70s. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Who are doing the old YOLO emote. Okay, so that didn't go as planned, but hey, what are you gonna do? So yeah, Shinzilla, how did you find this stream? And welcome. Lovely to have you here. What is this? Chaos, you say, Firestorm Dragon? As Firestorm Dragon, an agent of chaos, I often shoot myself in the foot. Nice. Oh. Let's try and... Oh, that was not going to end well. I knew that. Oh, man. Okay. Gail Wesker has silence on the party. It's super effective. Nice. That's funny. But yeah, anyways, welcome. And to anyone who actually came in with the raid and who maybe I missed shouting out, I do apologize. If you're still here, I'm sorry. I do usually go back and check to see who is chatting and welcome people individually. This time I think I was a little distracted with the game, and then I didn't even think about it until just now. But if I did not say your name and acknowledge you from the raid earlier, thank you for coming in, and thank you for raiding with Beta64. Shinzilla, you found me from a Discord, really? Interesting. Which Discord, if you don't mind me asking? Which community? I'm in a lot of Discords. I'm not super active in a lot of Discords, and I wish I were. I have been pretty busy as of late. I actually have a new job. I'm being trained for that. I am a full-time husband and father as well, and so my ability for Discording has kind of become a lot more limited. Let's see if I can't do a little damage here. Well, at least I can do that. There we go. Definitely not mine, Memory Martin says, that's for sure. Aw. Hey, we did pretty decent there. Let's go, purple. I'm feeling confident about that, Seth. Team effort indeed. We did it. Look at that. Hey, and that's our whole team. Go us. Go us. Nice. Unless Sailor Moon and Shroomy are on our team, which they may be. I don't even know. If you're playing with me and you're in the chat, please let me know. Please stand up. Please stand up. Circus Skywaves. Oh, nice, Shinzilla. Oh, Circa's fantastic. Oh, I love Circa. I wish that I was more involved in Circus streams. Like I said, and kind of what I said to Discord applies to Twitch as well. I'm not as active as I wish I was. But Circus Skyways, actually, let's get a shout out for her husband, the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle. Fantastic person. I've really enjoyed my interactions with Circus Skywaves. You don't have the weapon that I have, Leafeon. Really? Well, I better get back to digital painting. I'll be lurking. Kale, thank you so much for chatting. That is awesome. Memory Martin, Leafeon has actually been a member of, well, gosh, Genie Gravity's community. Probably some, well, I wouldn't be surprised if Leafeon is in, well, I don't know about Mystic Umbreon, but Umbraquias maybe, I don't know. Kale is now quietly lurking while working. Lurking while you work. La da 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 da. Oh, darn. Memory Mart would love to see more work from Kale. Kale Wesker is a fantastic artist, everybody. Definitely check them out. Also a fellow streamer. Does art streams. So, another person to check out. Kale, have a wonderful afternoon, really. There in Australia. And, yeah. Hopefully it's productive and fun and the whole thing. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. It's so nice that I can stream at a time that's reasonable for you. And not dinner time. Oh, darn. There we go. And please feel free to post whatever you'd like in the art section there, Kale. It's always neat to see that. Even if it's not always responded to, I think people notice it and watch what's happening in that channel because we have a lot of really talented artists in the community. Memory Martin being one of them, too. Oh, boy. Nope. Sorry, Isaiah. It's not going to happen. That's not working out. Oh. There we go. Let's do that. And, yeah. Hopefully that means that we'll have a nice little area cleared up there. Woo! I'm going this way. Maybe we'll do a little damage over here. And maybe that doesn't work, but that's okay. Oh boy, gotta move. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, and I got him. But Frank, man, that was terrifying. Shinzilla started doing art about a week ago. Nice. What are you using as your medium? Are you doing traditional or digital? And depending on that, you know, what either supplies are using or software. That's really cool. Ah. Oh boy. And Shinzilla, are you a fan of Splatoon 2 by any chance? Oh boy, that did not go as planned right there. Eek! I mean, we kind of... Ah! Oh, wow, Isaiah was hiding. Darn, we got caught. Oh man. All right, ooh, you know, look at that. We've got about a half hour. Friends, I think we might wrap things up as we've sort of been off doing with a little bit of Super Mario Brothers 35. What do you think? Does that sound like a good way to end the stream? Or do we want to continue with some more Splatoon 2? Nice. Let's see. Nice as rice. We could do a couple more rounds of this if we wanted. Let's do one more round. Let's do one more round of this. Because we have a few people who are playing with me. Let's do one more round of this. Unless I hear otherwise, we'll do one more round and then switch to Mario 35. If you would rather me stick to this, just let me know and then we'll do it. One more. Good. Okay. There we go. My hunt to finish the National Dex continues as I now move to finish evolving the Unova Pokemon. Oh, nice. Shelly Shoe. One more round and then switch. All right, Shelly Shoe, for you, I'll do just that. But never Splatoon 2. Oh, no. You've played the original Never Splatoon 2, Shinzilla. Oh, man. Well, the original is fantastic. It was my favorite Switch game. Probably next up would be Super Mario Brothers or 3D World. Oh, that game's so good. On the Switch, obviously, Splatoon 2, it was the thing. Everybody started playing it and getting into it because not as many people were into the Wii U or had one. And it took me a little while to get used to the jump button being in a different location because unlike the original Splatoon where X is used to jump, in this game you actually use B. And it makes sense because of where the right analog stick is, but boy, it wasn't easy. Woo! Okay. Yeah, it's not going to work. Darn. Okay. So we'll do a 1-2 switch. Pepper Martin says, nice. But yeah, all right, Shelly Shoe, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the stream. And we'll do a little bit of Mario 35, round it off, and then we'll end. And then tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific time, we'll play some Mario Kart 8. Please, 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 if you have the game, hop in and join me. I sure would love to have a little tournament. I'm going to set one up. Even if we're not friends on the Switch, it'll be real easy to create that tournament. We can just go ahead and have as many people from the stream hop in as we can, and it should be good. So I'll get that all set up for tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it because probably after The Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart may be my favorite franchise. And Mario Kart 8 is just, mwah, so good. So good. All right. And Shinzilla's doing paper and pencil, black and white art, and you played Splatoon on the Wii U. Nice, nice, nice. Henry Martin says, I'm going to do a chatting stream sometime this week to address my Twitch personal goals for 2021, as well as some changes I want to initiate soon. I love that. That'll be great. It's a good time to do it, and I would really be interested in what your goals are this year. Wah! That terrified me.
You are among friends. Thank you for following Artamana.
No. I mean, yes, Shelly Shoe just followed, and then I got splatted. Shelly Shoe, I assure you, my agony was in no way related to your followage. Oh my goodness. Shelly Shoe, thank you so much. Can we get some warm welcomes for Shelly Shoe and actually all of the new friends of Mana? If you're here and you feel like sharing some emotes, some positive love and affirmation, that would be amazing. Okay, we're going to do this. Oh boy. Yeah, do that. Oh, darn it. Oh no! Darn. But yes, welcome on in. I'll try to join. I really love your content so far. You seem to have a really great personality. Shelly, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. So, you know, I guess I probably ought to give you a little bit of information on what you signed up for. I am an E for Everyone variety streamer with a focus on Nintendo, retro on original hardware, and indie titles. We lost this one, so I'm going to do that. Yeah. Ouch, 58% on the other side. Seth, you and I, we didn't pull it together, but GG to Leafeon. That's pretty good. But yeah, no, I love Nintendo. Retro on original hardware. I'm a collector of retro consoles. You can see some of them behind me here. I also really enjoy indie titles. I've played some great ones like Celeste and A Short Hike, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, and most recently, The Last Campfire. Some fantastic stories with great, deep stories which we unpack together on stream. I don't necessarily mind having deeper conversations where appropriate here in stream, but also definitely not in Discord. I love getting to grow alongside a whole bunch of wonderful people here and sharing this, gathering really because of this shared interest in gaming, but allowing for an opportunity to grow alongside one another and get to know one another in a better way. So that's kind of what we do here. And I mean, look at this. Gold Leafeon has been around for 3 years. Wow. My goodness. Yes, Memory Martin, coming up on a year for yourself. It does feel like longer, though. It feels like you are a staple of the community and that you've been here quite a long time. But wow. Oh, very cool, everybody. This is so fun. This really is. What I could do here, and I think I will do, I'm going to go ahead and pop to this so we can just have a little bit of chat whilst I get things set up and transition out of this game. Of course, I'm going to have to change to another controller here. That is this one. I love the Super Nintendo Switch Online controller. This is the Bluetooth one, but it's great for this game. It just works so well. But I do need to go in and change the controller settings. So it's just this controller and it doesn't confuse the Switch. And Memory Martin is blushing again. All right, we've done that. We're ready. Let's go ahead and go over to Mario 35. Whoops. There we go, Mario 35. Starting that up. And as I do that, thanks everyone for coming to the stream, by the way. Let me also just change over on my Twitch side that I'm playing Super Mario Bros. 35. And I have switched it. Boom. Done. There we go. By the way, in case you're wondering what my title is, as I look at it now, I've been shot. Maybe not the best stream title. Whoops. But I actually have I got a COVID vaccine. And so in one sense, yes, I have been. I may have been a little punchy when I put that down there, but hey, that's what that is. So Seth says, well, it's been fun. Good luck on your Mario 35 attempts. I have to get to bed. Seth, no problem. Good night to you, my friend. If you have added me back as a friend on Discord, we'll start a little group. You and Scooter and I, we can start discussing when we will play some of the Capcom Beat 'em Up bundle together, the three of us. He and I spoke a little. I can't wait to do it. So I've been shot and family friendly in the same title. That's hilarious. Gil says, "Oops, yep." We're friends on Discord now, I'm told. All right, fantastic. Oh my goodness. I'm playing this game and everything feels sluggish compared to Splatoon. How strange is that? All right. Whoop. Okay. Let's keep going. We're just going for time and coins right now. And I've been simply using random in the corner there. It seems to work just fine. But yes, and Shinzilla's working on a Pikachu drawing. Nice. Oh, this is fun. I love having artists here in chat. Listen, if any of the Mana mods would be able to send some Discord invites to the welcome channel of Discord, that would be super. I feel like we've got some lovely people here, and if you would like that invite, you certainly can join. I'll let you know that the Discord is a little bit of a quieter one, as I, again, am not able to be on there as much as I would like, but it's a nice one. We've got a lovely community, a lot of lovely channels, and I am working on, Discord has made some changes, as well as I kind of was looking at using some bots and things to do various things, but right now, make sure if you go in, just check out the welcome channel as well as the roles channel before you move on to anything else, and that'll really set you up for success, and you can even add roles that are important to you. Yep, I don't actually have a public link yet, but that's a good idea there, Memory Martin. The way to go about getting that link would actually be going into Discord and creating the link, because, oops, Mana did a bad again. Okay. Memory Martin cannot wait to see the Pikachu drawing. It's a good sign. Memory Martin is a big Pokemon fan and actually does draw quite a few Pokemon as well. Ooh, shucks. Boop, 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 boop. Oh dear. Stuff's happening. Stuff's happening. Okay, we gotta do that. That worked out. Oh. Whoa. 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 Eee. That was intense. And it wasn't camping. Alright, let's go on. Alright, grab that star. We'll grab this fire flower up here. Woo! Okay. You're very big Pokegeek for such a small person. Nice. Go down for there. Whee! Oh boy. Woo! Oh. Oh, let's see. Does this do anything? Oh yeah, that's the way to do that. Okay. You're planning on making little lightning bolts around your Pikachu? That's fantastic, Shinzilla. Oh no! Dad joke detected. Yes, Dash Magnum is always able to determine those dad jokes. I love it. Dash, your sense of humor is so great. I love it. I love it. I mean, I just have some of... Like, it's funny. 5 years in, and I feel like I'm finally understanding... Well, I shouldn't say it that way, because it's not like it's a totally brand new thing, but I really understand how meeting people online can form some very strong and lasting relationships. I think there's proof of it in this experience. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I feel like I've got some very dear friends through all of this, and sometimes it's weird because that line is blurred, you know? I mean, I always try to shy away from it. A lot of people do, that whole sense of fan. You know, there are people that talk about, oh, all of my fans, and I intentionally use the term friend to describe our community. You know, we're the friends of Mana, as opposed to, you know, coming up with something pithy, you know, because then it feels like it is a collection of fans, whereas this feels more like we are, you know, we're sort of like hanging out in this school of Twitch, you know? Playing on the playground together and having a grand old time, and that's really important to me. So I would love to have a topic here. Oh, the only Mana mod who's a Mana mod on Discord... Oh wait, what's that? The only Mana mod who is a Mana mod on Discord is Jack? Oh, that... Really? Oh, I need to fix that. Apparently I need to do that. I can make that Discord invite link at the end of the stream. Don't worry, everybody. If anyone would like the Discord invite, and then I can post it and share it here. It is sort of a private server still, in a sense. I'm going to add a little bit of moderation just to make sure that as we open it up a little bit more, we won't have issues with people coming in to troll or hurt the community. But yeah. Oh, Kale. Oh my gosh. Kale is sharing some artwork, and apparently it is well received, as I see a lot of positive comments. And Kale is thanking everyone for them as well. That's so cool. I love that. I can't wait to see them too, Kale. I'm afraid they're not showing up for me, but boy, I cannot wait. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. I haven't clicked on them, and they don't show up in line, but, oh dear. Whee! That was a thing that happened. Woo! Okay. I don't know how I'm doing, to be perfectly honest. I guess I'm good on time. That's good. For now. Until the clock turns red. And I play anything other than the first world. And first level of said first world. And most of you are in the leadership group. You know, I thought I had added the correct Discord roles there. I'll have to check on that. Maybe I did not. Oh gosh. That was sad. There we go. Grab that star. I'm still doing good on coins, but let's not run out, shall we? Okay, I can do this, and then I can go back up to 400, which is nice. By simply going like so. And that's nice. Getting those coins totally worth it. Ooh, let's get more coins, shall we? Pretty sure the only official mana mods are still just Jack and Dash. On Discord? I went in there. I could have sworn I went in there. Are you sure, Memory Martin? Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure that I put mana mod down for everyone in Discord, but I could be wrong. Weird. Ooh, let's see. New in Nintendo next. Streamers of Nintendo games will be automatically shown images posted to their Discord channels. That would be pretty cool. You know, I really liked the little recap. What did Nintendo call it? Their little showcase at the end of December. They said, this is our thing now, where we're going to sort of recap all of the little events and the mini directs and whatnot, and kind of share the big news. I thought that was fantastic. It was a genius way of doing it. Especially since we had things like the Super Mario Brothers 35th anniversary, and then the Indie Directs, and we had the Indie Directs, the Mario Direct, and gosh, what was the other one? The theme park Direct. That was cool. You just remember the last time you shared one, it didn't work. Weird. But, so it should be... Yeah, there's a way to create them. I'll have to make just a generic link that all the leaders can sort of stash away in their clipboard and use when needed. Oop. Oop, we got a red timer. We got the red timer. Woo! Okay. Let's make this happen. Let's make this happen. Woo! Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Woo! Eek! Oh, why did I do that? That was silly of me. Woo! Woo! Oh, gosh. Alright, well, that was the thing. Alright, I'm glad I got that anyways. Oh, yes, I'm glad I got that. Oh, boy. Let's start using things so that we can do a little something. Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Hammer Bros. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, I wish I had that star a little sooner. Woo! Man, we're getting hammered. By Hammer Bros. I'm sorry. I regret everything. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, less bad. Okay, so moving swiftly onward. Woo! Oh, boy. Come on down. There we go. Wow, there's just a lot of stuff happening here. Okay, there's another. Whew. Right? Right? Okay, there we go. Down to the final 5. Make that 4. BRB Shinzilla's heading out. Oh my goodness. Heading out at this point. This is where all this stuff is happening. And there's a big old Bowser I probably should have taken out. But you know what? We're not going to do that. We've got places to go, people to see, and I suppose... Oh! Enemies to stomp. Woo! That was a waste, but okay. Definitely could have used that extra time. That's a shame. Ooh, let's see. Hopefully we get a star. Oh boy, I gotta hurry this up. Come on, get that star. Come on, get that star. Woo! Get that star. Get that star. Get that star. Oh no, that's not a star. Oh boy, get a. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, come on. Oh boy. I just want a star. Can I get a star? We're down. Oh my gosh, this is it. We need a star. We need a star and pronto stat. We need anything, please. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got a Bowser. Okay, we did that. Oh my gosh. This is chaos. Chaos, I tell you. Woo! Well, that happened. Oh my gosh. No. Oh no, 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 no. Oh my gosh, my hands are like they're oh, this is oh boy. Oh boy. My hands are so sweaty right now. No, there's that star, but oh goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Please, please, please. Oh gosh, I was almost doomed as I used I was using the star and I was thinking, oh, I'll just hop on this Troopa and no, that, oh gosh, that was terrible. Oh no, I've got to stay alive. And I just took out, oh dear, oh dear. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I need to get, there, I've got, oh good, okay. All right, there's that. Oh, we're getting down there. Oh, friends, we're getting down there. This is gonna be, I don't even know. This is looking bad. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yes, hot dog, we did it. It's Amana's game to win. Dash, thank you. Memory Martin, thank you. We got princesses to find in other castles. Yes, woo. That's what I'm talking about. My left arm actually is suddenly really sore. Uh-oh. That actually hurt a little bit. Oh man, we did it. We got another win under our belts. Ah, it's a good feeling. That's a good feeling. Woohoo, first game. And perfect timing for it to be, in fact, our last game for the night as, yes, boy oh boy, we're going to end this stream. Let's go find someone to raid. What a terrific stream. Some Splatoon 2. Man, I missed that game. I love Splatoon 2. Tomorrow, some Mario Kart 8, and maybe at the end, possibly we'll wrap up with a little bit of this game. Super fun, everybody. I hope you had a good time, too. And to everyone who came in with the Beta 64 raid, thank you ever so much for coming, for many of you for following. It was just absolutely phenomenal. I really appreciate it. And we've got a lot of lovely people here. I'm thinking perhaps, my friends, we need to send some love to David V. Kimball is what I'm thinking. David V. Kimball playing a little two-player Pikmin 2. This is going to be what we're going to do. We're going to raid David because if you don't know, David V. Kimball is actually the founder of Family Friendly Live, and it's a fantastic community. And I'm excited to be a part of it. I am actually a part of it. It's our stream team. You can go to familyfriendly.live to find out more. And let's snap our fingers and watcha! There we go. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Dash. So, okay. Well then, let me get this raid started here. If you're not familiar with the raid, this is an opportunity for all of us to go and get launched into another person's chat. David V. Kimball is family friendly, and I can attest to that. It will be a very good raid, I am sure. Please, if you are here and you have the emotes, it would be awesome if we get a little Art of M cheer, a mana splash raid. And then you can use actually a couple of terrific emotes in conjunction to make this little message. Now, if you don't have that, you can feel free to use other emotes as you have them. My friends, if you are new around here, please do consider a follow. You can also check me out on my website, artofmana.com, which will have all of the information and links. You can go to my YouTube channel, my Twitter, all of that good stuff. That would be super as well. And I want to thank, gosh, so many people. Beta 64, thank you for that raid. Thank you to Adult Pikmin, to Delta Function X, to Dismond TV, to Cheese898908, Anthony B. Russo 10, Giorno Giovanna, Nemo, Garfield, The Krusty Towers, Delta Function X, Dark Flame 341, Shinzilla, and Shelly Shu for following today. My goodness, it's been awesome. So my friends, thank you again, and without further ado, let's head on over to David V. Kimball. Good night. Do good, be well, stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.